500-word essay due tomorrow. Only have 302 words. Tonight's the night I ended B/R9K/S. 200 words. Isn't that like 5 minutes of work? Be assistant manager at gas station. Karen comes in for a cup of ice. Straight face asks me where the diet ice is. Brain just blue screened hearing that sentence. She said we had it a few months ago. I asked her if she meant crushed ice, and showed her which tab it was. She starts Karen raging about how I'm dumb for not knowing what diet ice. She leaves. Tell my manager this funny story. Manager tells we that a competitor gas station up the road put up a sign for diet ice for April Fool's Day this year. MFW, this Karen fell for an April Fool's joke that hard. First day of class. Get to class early so I'm one of the first people to sit down. Sit towards the back. For Stacy's walk in a few minutes. After I sit down. In the sea of empty seats they choose 4 seats all situated near me. All of them introduce themselves to me. They're going to bully me, aren't they? MFW, I just realized I've never seen a one woman scratch her butt. Do some research. They actually never do. MFW, I just discovered a way to tell real women apart from traps. MFW, I single-handedly saved humanity. When do I get my Nobel Prize? Research. Care to elaborate? True story. Be me in middle school. Around 10 or 11. Assassin's Creed 2 comes out. My favorite game growing up. Always thought Azia was the coolest since I was a social outcast that was bullied. Wanted to be strong and cool like him. Anyways, we're learning about European history in my history class. My state holds an educational assessment for all students to take. Playing Assassin's Creed and this game sparks my love for history. Reading books, articles online, etc. just filling my head with all this info. Day of the assessment and I'm breezing through it. Month or 2 later and we get our results back. Teacher tells the class, only one person got a perfect score on this test in the whole school. Kids say, who? WHO. Teacher makes a long pause, looks at me, and says, it's Anon. Everybody in the class was shocked. Where my love for history started. Thanks, Azia. Best friend and I having a good time. Lots of good food. Going on a road trip. Even more food. Meet some ladies. More food. Feeling sleepy. Fall asleep. Wake up drowsy. MFW, my balls are gone. Be me. 23 days ago. Driving drunk as fuck, run a red light, ram into a fucking cop car at 20 miles per hour. Cars are not too damaged. Drunk mind is scared as shit. Unable to think of a reason, stab myself with my pocket knife before the cop comes over. Hide knife in glove box. Say, I had been stabbed, officer. Cop gives me a ride to the nearest hospital. MFW, crisis avoided. Income tax. You worked and someone paid you. I'll need to take 30% to 50% of that. Sales tax. So you would like to spend some of the income we let you keep on goods? I'll have to charge you an extra 5 to 10% for that. Property tax. Oh, you managed to save up enough money to get yourself a little property? Better than paying rent? Well, you will need to fork over a couple thousand for the privilege. Capital gains. Oh, you invested in a 401k to avoid taxes? While we thank you for putting your money into our financial casino, we will unfortunately have to take 30% of your gains. Inheritance tax. You lived a good life, Anon. You made it to the end. You worked hard and saved some money to give to your kids. Brilliant. We will need to take a piece of that too. For the good of society, you know? R.I.P. Anon. At what point did you realize you were merely a tax slave for your government overlords?